des notaires. Ils ne fonctionnent pas comme des notaires. Ils sont des notaires. Ils sont formés en tant qu'avocats et notaires. But it is different that in the civil law jurisdiction, the functions of the advocate and notary are divided. And it goes back to the whole concept of the feeling that the Anglophones have, which is a feeling of marginalization. Because at most intervals, when it comes to the issue of harmonization, more often it is a practice that is obtainable in the civil law jurisdiction that is translated into English and applied in the English law jurisdiction, and it is still harmonization. Là, on s'interroge. Qu'est-ce qui justifie qu'on veut arracher un travail fait par 1400 avocats pour donner à peut-être 15 ou 10 notaires nommés? Without priding it, Your Excellency, the legal culture of drafting in the English-speaking region is typical to our training. J'ai eu à expliquer à plusieurs instances. Dernièrement, j'étais avec le secrétaire général de la BOBAC, qui systématiquement rejette tous les actes notariaux qui viennent de nord-ouest et sud-ouest parce qu'ils demandent des expéditions. Et dans les zones anglophones, dans les cultures common law, il n'y a pas des expéditions. Autant qu'il y a des parties, autant des copies. Toutes les copies font foi. Mais dans le système civil law, c'est la copie de notaire qui fait foi, et là, il établit des expéditions. That is how far we have gone with this challenge. The lawyers in the Northwest and Southwest decided to take it from a pacific approach. They wrote to the Bar Council explaining their grievances. The Bar Council sat, took a resolution, and in the course of their deliberations, I informed them that when this decree was passed and the agitation started, I came to you and explained to you, and said the lawyers should address their grievances the way lawyers are supposed to do. So they have addressed to your very distinguished office a petition, a memo, which we hope in your quiet moment will look at it and see to it that the spirit of the recommendations of the Grand National Dialogue are maintained, fostered to bring peace in our motherland. Without forgetting to remind Your Excellency that the law governing practice at the bar, which is under amendment, the said provision we had recommended, explained to the Chancellery and the sole reason why that disposition, that transitional disposition should be removed. By the decree, putting back this coming and
when we tell them say the only option we will get am na we take wetin wey dey take am back, wey dey take from we to take back to in our own. Na La République de Bar Council president that they call him name say Mba Eric Mba. When you hear that name Mba, you know say where he comot. Probably 98% dey show say na for Momo. My dear Ambazonians, ladies and gentlemen, na Mba Eric that he dey talk, Laurent Eso and they call that other one say wetin, that two left foot pa, they call na I don't forget that pa in himself. Jean Didier Momo, if you don't forget la Chinda, when Laurent Eso be minister, Laurent that Didier Momo na he dey like assistant, all that kind of thing. So basically, they talk about this issue for notaries, where Paul Biya, don't appoint notaries. That means they don't totally reduce common law lawyers them to that means to negative minus. Ma explain for una way to be notaries. Ma refer it until first. If you dey for outside there, Just go for Google, you type am wetin be notaries. I wan read am so that me you understand, and I wan try for put the the grammar so that maybe clear wey you understand am. Okay. A notary is a public official authorized to: one, witness signatures, verify the identity of individuals signing documents, authenticate documents, confirm the authenticity of documents such as contracts, deeds, and affidavits, administer oaths, take oaths or affirmations from individuals, certify copies, verify that a copy of a document is a true and accurate reproduction of the original. Notaries play a crucial role in preventing fraud by verifying the identity of signers and ensuring they are signing voluntarily, ensuring document integrity by witnessing signatures and authenticating documents. Notaries are often required for important documents such as real estate transactions, wills and estates, business agreements, court documents. In different countries, the role and responsibility of a notary may vary. If you need a document notarized, you can typically find a notary public at law firms, banks, government offices, notary public offices. They can provide guidance on the notarization process and ensure your documents are properly authenticated. Now, I don't just try for read am for una who is a notary. For there be signs on decree where it talks say it don't create the position of a notary. Now, notary na that individual, na person wey e dey sign document. Some of una dey wey una travel abroad, una dey wan get document for pay the una dey una dey call back home say make some lawyer give una affidavit, right? But all that function dey don be erased. No lawyer no get right to give affidavit now. Paul Biya don talk say na only one person. Now, ma talk am again, una understand. Una know that thing for quarter wey you dey wan buy a land, you go find some lawyer, he can sign am. Or you wan do some transaction, you go find some lawyer, he can follow am up for you. Wahala. If e be as e be now, no lawyer no get right for do that thing except the one wey na Paul Biya go appoint am. That means say basically they don move chop for common law lawyer dey am up. That means say lawyer now e no get use. I no know you understand what I talk. You know, any work get advantage. You get the point. Lawyer dem dey wey they no fit get case because lawyer no be only about case. He get some other small thing wey fit do am for you. If you go certify your document, if you do something, it's time to get value. Lawyer dem dey fit dey present during any agreement. If you wan sell your property, lawyer dey. All these kind small kind things. So they don basically move chop for lawyer dey am up. Na im wey e dey vex dem. Na im wey e dey vex dem. They go back to talk about major national dialogue. They talk about peace. They talk about this, talk about that. They never even see anything. We dey simply tell them say, we dey tell lawyer dem say, especially una go associate una sef for that bar council whatsoever. You people have reduced the integrity of the people of Southern Cameroon to zero. Una don reduce our integrity. That means una don make am. E dey like say we beg La Republic. Look the way they talk for Laurent Eso. Laurent Eso, you know that kind of thing wey they talk for some man. The man dey only pray and say, "Be the man talk quick, comot massa, he the ball. Be the man talk comot, he the ball." He no even get time. All that thing wey that Mba Eric Acha dey talk am, they say na bar council president. All that thing wey dey talk am today, that man no get time. He no get time. Look the way Laurent Eso no dey look himself. He dey talk go mix am with friends, talk go mix am with that. You know, here Laurent Eso go talk anything. The real man wey na he even sign the document na Paul Biya. You can't talk for Laurent Eso. Yeah, Laurent is now part and parcel of the clique and whatsoever. What will change? Nothing will change. We don't tell all these common law lawyers and say there is no way the two systems can cohabit in the same place. It not be possible. No way, no the way, because the Republic will always try say the other system swallow the other one. This thing we are talking so you know they for civil law. For civil law, they get their notaries, they get all these things there, all that thing there. But for common law, we not say common law now a very precious legal system. We value them so much. For common law, you be innocent until proven guilty. But for civil law, once they don't accuse you, forget. Once person just go report you for police or gendarme, they are not finish. You already be guilty. They will lock you first. They go lock you first before go check them. Where for common law, if you dey you outside, them na the man wey accuse you get for proof say you be guilty. But for civil law, you already be guilty until you prove yourself. Can you imagine? Now in that they talk, Mba Eric, Acha, you guys are talking. The truth is that all what you are saying, you cannot change what has already been done. Laurent Eso will never go back to the decision that they have taken. You think that they took the decision out of the moon, out of the blue? You think when I think they take the decision, they don't already get their final conclusion. They don't even care about you guys. They don't care about you. How is some person go call and say Anglophone and that? Typical Anglophone. See the way Mba Eric they talk. Say be president for bar council. See the way they talk, they beg the Shiva. What is he begging from Laurent Eso? Who is Laurent Eso? Now who? Laurent Eso now who? Now who? Oh, see people the way they get their precious country. Foncha, he come say, who they side by side. I dey challenge Mba Acha Eric. You say be president for bar council. I dey challenge you say, is there any, you are a lawyer, is there any legal document binding the two Cameroons? Any document they way Foncha and Ahijo be sign up where they bind the two Cameroon them? I dey challenge you as a lawyer. Now, Mba Eric Acha, we don't get Bamenda declaration where High Court for Bamenda be recognize the sovereignty and the independence of Southern Cameroons. Yes, we don't get that declaration. We don't get a series of court judgment them. You as a lawyer, have you ever thought about fighting to ensure that those judgments come to fruition? No. You want the fight for be recognized for La Republic. I like the way the La Republic put it, show una pepe, the pepe una. None of you see anything. You guys will reduce to the mud. Now una say mukarida o amba go utano. Now una be say mukarida una go talk now about major national dialogue, the peace of the country. Which country? Which countries? Una never see anything. Una never see anything. Una go continue for the beg them. Go beg Laurent Eso. Una never see anything. That's why they talk now. Lawyer. Basically, now so lawyer again now is Bologna. Especially common law lawyer them. They don't get nothing again. They don't move chop for their mob. Now really true say when you move chop for my mob, that time we really understand say the fight for justice is very, very important. It's very precious. These people they don't care about Ambazonian struggle. They don't even care about anything again. The suffering, the pain, and everything that our people are going through. Mba Eric Acha, your bar council, we don't ever go represent any Peking where La Republic, they don't put them for prison. How many they for prison unjustly? You know the story them. You know all these things. But people decide to side with the enemy, and the enemy is dealing with you guys. La Republic is show them pepe. It is show them una go be reduced every day to zero. Southern Cameroons come say me they stay with La Republic side by side. But La Republic don't use force to make them for people they beg them and beg them. See that they beg Laurent Eso. Who is Laurent Eso? If he who? Now who then? If they be who? We don't tell una say there is no way you can harmonize two legal systems. You can never harmonize common law and civil law. It is not possible. It will not go. It will not work. If you harmonize English and French, only language. If you don't ever hear some person harmonize English and French. Now typical people they call and say Anglophone and that. And then that. Fight for una independent. No, okay. At this juncture, some person dey ask and say, Fabiano, okay, now so me then do now how? Una no be do nothing. There is nothing you guys can do. You understand? Now two options there. I dey tell all common law lawyer them. Now two options and they una get them. The very first option wey una get am na say either una agree, una go always succumb, una go grumble and una go stay. And wait wey La Republic don sign am for move all job and garri for una more for reduce common law lawyer them to zero, e will stay. You people only have to follow. But the only thing na una go be lawyer dem go be boy for the one way Pobia go appoint am, and Pobia go likely appoint na people dem. Una know all that thing, you know. Na the one that way go be. The second option una get and say wetin, walk out of that system. You people say you are bad counsel, you are whatsoever. Walk out of that system. Declare it unjust. Una be lawyer, they una know plenty legal terminologies they una fit use am. Me, I no be a lawyer, I no be expert wey African begin talk. But I just be tell una from my point of view say place where una stand again na two options then. Either una remain inside, una chop una matrix, una continue for the complaint, and more things in the camera they go do am for una. Yes, they go do more for una in the name of harmonizing common law. You understand? Either una chop una matrix na there na lashite, or una take a bold step, walk out of that system. I say walk out, take a bold step, and where it entails a lot of sacrifice. For 2016, it be Barrister Bob Gade, they be take a bold step. Even though the other one they call and say Abobala, he can't be sell out at the end. But I tell una say una get the choice. See, somebody fit tell you say you go do this thing, but you no fit force you for do am. You understand no? You fit take horse goat and for water, but you no go force am make drink that water. Yes. La Republic fit talk say they go do this, they go do that, but they cannot force us to do it. You get the point? Wey mean say wetin? Na you dey decide for be marginalized. Na you dey decide for your free will. Na you dey decide for be colonized, for be suppressed. Na you dey decide am. But if you talk say never again, for sure, walk out of that rotten system. I dey tell una, na the simple truth na una get am for do am. And I know say most of una, when I talk say carry that amber go tam, you never see anything. Yes, more day ahead where they come. When you talk say Laurent Eso go do wetin Laurent Eso fit do, wetin go change, what will change? Well, any man head na in neck carry am. But they tell una say na two countries in this way they can't say me they should don't for together, me they stay small, try experiment side by side. One country use power, suppress the other one. Would they for play? Would they carry it today? Then lawyer they don't go stand the beg. They beg La Republic. Oh, beg them for waiting. Beg them for waiting. Would they beg them for waiting? What a pity. Wait till Pobia go show na no. Never any. Don't worry. The small time go be na the fun and chief the way they go for your own. They go beg Pobia all the kind of thing. They go show them paper too small time. No, gonna see. They go reduce them for more. The other one they say na journalists them. They say they be English speaking journalists them. No, they cannot even say what is happening in their own area. They cannot talk because they fear say Atangan you go grind them for Molinex. Now so na there. I'll soon I give my next update on Ambazonia. I don't go me. The only truth, the truth and reality for them is security. They fight for freedom. Freedom is the most precious jewel. When Southern Cameroon will finally be independent, you know, go stand the beg Laurent Eso. For side, look at the way they are treating our people, and our people are going to them. You know that kind of thing where you throw away meat for them, for dog meat go chop am. And so La Republic is doing for we. Oh, don't exist as a country. They throw meat. They say sorry, God forbid. That's the whole of ground zero until freedom come. Shake, you know they. Thank you, say even when a lawyer them, when they see the need to fight for an independent Southern Cameroon. God bless you. God bless Ambazonia.